Imagine one of the scariest movie villains ever was played by a guy who didn't even want the job. That's what happened in No Country for Old Men. Joe Rogan and Josh Brolin sat down and spilled some behind-the-scenes stories that flip everything you thought you knew about Javier Bardem's role. And trust me, the truth is way stranger than the movie itself.
You know what my favorite movie of yours is?
What?
No Country for Old Men.
Why?
Because it's so fucked up.
Because it's so fucked up.
It's such a fucked up movie. It's and even the end when it ends, you're like, what happened?
Yeah.
That's the end?
Yeah.
It's like that guy, what's his name? Javier? What's his name?
Bardem.
God damn, that guy was a good psycho.
He was so good.
God damn. That movie was so unusual and intense.
And there was no feeling, and people ask this all the time, there was no feeling that it was a special movie.
Really?
Rogan starts by saying the movie is so messed up and that the ending feels like it just cuts off. And yeah, that's exactly why it sticks. It's like someone slamming a door in your face, you're left standing there, confused, replaying it in your head. That shock ending is what made it legendary.
And I talked to Chip. I have a picture of me and Chip. And I talked to Chip and I said, fuck, you were the first guy, did you think that? And he said, no, that was a friend of a friend who said that they were auditioning people. And the reason I did it is because I figured nobody would ever see it. That's the proprietor. Okay. It's the first guy that Javier killed outside. That was a good scene, though.
What is that dude like in person, Javier?
The best. The sweetest human being. One of my best friends.
Crazy.
Then Brolin talks about this guy Chip and how he thought nobody would even see the movie. That's hilarious when you think about it. One of the most talked about films of the decade, and the cast thought it would vanish into thin air. It's a reminder that you never really know which project will blow up.
He was so depressed during that thing.
Really?
Oh my God, dude.
Because he didn't like doing it?
No, he was like, look at my hair. What the fuck? You know what I mean?
That's depressed him.
Look at him.
Oh my God. He played
he's
such
genius in
a
it.
good psychopath.
He wore SPF 100. He had an umbrella all the time to keep the sun off him. And to see how pale he looks?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the guy. The guy to the left, that's Chip.
Now here's where it gets juicy. Brolin says Javier Bardem was depressed during filming, like really down. He hated the haircut, didn't like violence, didn't even want to be there. The man playing one of the scariest villains ever, Chigurh, was sitting in his apartment with the curtains closed, umbrella in hand, SPF 100 on his skin, wondering why he was even hired. That's irony at its finest. And it shows you. His discomfort became the fuel for the role.
So he was really depressed because of his hair?
Yeah, and me and Woody would take him out. We would take him out to the Cowgirl, what was it called? Cowgirl Cafe. And we would have drinks with him. We would make him, because he would stay in his apartment with the drapes drawn and all this kind of shit. He just didn't want to go out. He said, I don't like violence. I don't drive. I don't know why they hired me. Why the fuck did they hire me? Like, why am I here?
Well, how did he pull that out then?
And I'm from Spain. Like, This guy's not from Spain.
Brolin and Woody Harrelson had to drag him out to bars just to keep him sane. He kept saying, I don't like violence. I don't drive. Why am I here? And that outsider energy, that sense of not belonging, is exactly what made Chigurh terrifying. He wasn't playing a killer who fit in. He was playing a killer who felt alien, detached, and unpredictable.
If you look at that from a different perspective, you say that scene could have been the worst scene ever. It's because of the simplicity of the scene. It just...
What's the consequences?
It's the
loom
pause.
in the air.
It just hangs.
And that this guy has some sort of weird morals.
It's so good, man.
Yeah, he's got some code that he lives by. And he's about to impose this code on this guy. But he has no problem putting that bolt through his brain.
No problem. And the guy knows it. And he doesn't even know
why he knows it.
It's just
he just knows it. Yeah.
Take that coin flip scene. It could have been silly, but Bardem's pauses, his awkward silence, the way he let the air hang heavy, it turned into pure tension. You feel the weight of fate pressing down, like the whole world is holding its breath. That's what makes it unforgettable. He wasn't just acting, he was channeling his own confusion into something iconic. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching.